So what's up guys, this is Jay Wade back with another video. So I'm about to show you guys how to make a piece of sirloin steak, and let's get right into it. Now this steak is just, I haven't seasoned, I haven't put anything, so I'm going to show you the seasons that I use for it. Steak seasoning, gotta have this. Season all, gotta have this. Onion powder, gotta have this. Soul seasoning, gotta have this. I add a little bit of soy sauce to give it a little extra little taste, so I add that. Add a little honey teriyaki to give it an extra little taste too. You don't have to use this, but this is just what I like to use. And then make sure you have some grapeseed oil. So make sure you have all of these ingredients right here. So we're gonna slowly put all this stuff on here, and you'll see how it comes together. We're gonna smoothen it out. So first things first, there's no particular order to where to do it, but I'm gonna start with the grapeseed oil. So I'm gonna take some of this oil, and I'm gonna pour it all over the steak. Not too much, but just enough so I can smear it with my finger. See, this one kinda feel like I used too much, but it doesn't really matter. I just didn't want to pour this much. And so you smoothing it out on the whole piece of the steak. You know what I'm saying? Second, I'm going to add the teriyaki sauce, just a little bit of it, not too much. Should be about this much. But once again, it's up to you, however you want to do it. Blend that in there. Next step, I'm going to use the soy sauce, and it doesn't have to be this brand. It can be any type of soy sauce you guys have at the house already. See, not too much. Next step after that, onion powder. Next step after that, season oil. And remember, when you put in these seasonings, do not put too much of it because it's gonna mess up the taste. So put just enough. So remember that, don't put too much seasoning. It might mess it up, so yeah. And last but not least, steak house seasoning. How can you forget to add this? Okay, cool. So once you do that, then you just blend it in all together. And remember, you don't have to put all of this, you don't have to do the same thing on the other side. You can leave this, you can just do one side, season up one side of it, and then once it starts cooking, once you flip it over, you'll have some of the seasonings from when you flip it over that can get on the other side as well. But if you want to season both sides like how I did in the video, go ahead, doesn't matter. It's up to you. So now once you finish putting all the seasonings on it, let's get ready to put it in the pan. Also for the potatoes, so all you need is about two potatoes like this. It don't really matter, this is the type of bag they was in. Get your 2 potatoes. So when you get finished cutting them up, they should look like this. Then you get your seasonings. First seasoning, parsley flakes. I always like to add these. Second seasoning, season all, like to add that. Last but not least, soul seasoning. And as far as the sliced potatoes, you don't really have to worry about seasoning the other side right now, because once you throw them in the pan, then you can add the seasonings all over again. So however you want to do it, you can do it now, flip them, or you can do it before once in the pan and then add them. Either way, it works. So as you can see, I let the steak marinate for about, maybe about 30-40 minutes. So now we're back, getting ready to put the steak in the pan. So before we do that, we gotta add a little bit of grapeseed oil to put in the pan. Just a little bit, then we add butter. Always want to turn the pan on low. Yeah, you know, kind of have it on low. Don't really need it up too much. Okay, so we have the butter and we have the grapeseed oil. This is what you need. So we kind of want to cook the steak first. Wait till this heat up a little bit. Kind of want to cook the steak first, just because the steak take a little bit longer. And the potatoes, all we're doing is putting a little bit of oil in the pan, and those will be done in about less than 10 minutes. Now as far as the potatoes go, this is all the oil you need. I feel like I kind of put too much oil. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put the steak in the pot. And while the steak is cooking, then you come over here to the potatoes and we throw a couple of these. And these, you just wait for these to start cooking. These should be done in about 10 minutes. This one over here might take a little bit longer. Maybe like 15 to 20 minutes at most. So after you flip them over, you get the same thing with the other side, and then we started with this one. Just let that cook on. You don't have to really be on low anymore. You can kind of up it. Kind of up it a little bit. Maybe midway. You see what I mean by with the steak guys? So you don't really have to worry about seasoning both sides. You season one side, and then all the flavor from that one side, and you flip it. Eventually, both sides will be seasoned.